Get ready now. Here is the pamphlet that I was speaking about, put out by our own beloved Homeland Security. Now, this agency was formed for the right reasons, I believe, but it's turned into something totally different that it was not intended to do, which happens to many government agencies. But regardless, our tax dollars have gone into this program, and they've put out this brochure, and it's a great, number one, it's a great warning, a warning to you and to those U.S. citizens to, get ready. This is not something you need to put off. But what I think the best thing about this is, other than it's just a simple plan, is that it's something you can give friends and neighbors and family members who maybe look at you as a doomsdayer. This is something they can look at and say, hey, this is backed by the federal government. This is something maybe I need to really look into. This I think is one of the greatest tools that this can be used. If you're talking the talk, you need to walk the walk. Get yourself prepared. At least 72 hours, bare minimum. But this is what this plan will do for you. Number 2 on the list is having a family communication plan. Things could be down. Communications could be out. Your cell phones may not be working. A lot of times you can call out of state, possibly, where you can't call local. You need to plan ahead. What if something happens? What if someone's at school or at work? What are you going to do in that situation? You need to think about these things ahead of time. Where you're going to meet. Where's a good place to be? Consider a plan that you may need to get out of town. I know we have a nuclear power plant, probably 50 miles from where we are. So if something were to go on there, where would we go that would be out of harm's way? You need to consider these things ahead of time. And that's your family communication plan, making a plan, getting together, and being safe. Number 3 on the list is being informed. There is communication, which is radio and being able to find out what's going on in your area. But also it's being informed ahead of time and thinking about some of the things that could go on, like with the swine flu, kind of checking these things out, seeing what precautions need to be made, and go ahead and putting those into place. If it's a terrorist attack, and again with the airborne contaminants and things like that, knowing what to look for, knowing how to survive these kind of things. Ready.gov has a lot of that information. Also, having a book on first aid would be good to be able to reference those things. Having some reference material, that would keep you informed. The internet may be down, television, radio could possibly just accept emergency services, so you may not be able to get the information from outside sources. Now, number 4, which just makes sense, is you need to remain calm. Think through your situation before you take action. Think through the different possible scenarios. Getting in your car and taking off and getting on the road may not be the best action for certain situations. The highways could be jammed. You could find yourself stranded. You could also be going through roadblocks and be diverted with detours to who knows where. You never know when you're going to come across a situation. The best place to be is at home, and if that's possible. Now, you also, though, need to have your emergency kit, maybe even a smaller one or something you can prepare that you can grab and put in the back of your car if you need to leave the area. Cool heads rule the day, and it's very important that you stay cool, calm, and ready to face whatever situation. And being prepared will help you to remain calm. If you're going to stay at home, or even if you're going to be on the road, you need to have filters, filter mask, and plastic and duct tape. And the reason for this is in case there's some kind of airborne terrorist attack or some sort, that you can seal your home or your apartment with the plastic over the windows, have something to put over your face, and of course this would go well with the new pandemic threats that have been going on, to keep you and your family safe. Also, having a few cotton t-shirts, you can actually wrap those around your face to keep, so you can at least breathe through those. Now, last but not least, and if you've watched my channel at all, you know that I am very interested in self-defense. And this is not from Homeland Security, of course, but this is from Such00, is number 5 is to be able to protect yourself, your family, and the things that you have prepared for. In a bad situation, the gun is not always the answer, and we all know that. But sometimes it's great to have the tools you need to be able to defend yourself in case of an emergency or a crisis situation. So, do your research. Wherever your area is also important. Know vulnerable spots. If you live in an urban area, you definitely need to have some routes to get out that may not be main thoroughfares, or know how to secure your location. Also, if you're in a flood zone, one of the things I read this recently is people were in Katrina, got up in their attics to get away from the water and then got trapped and drowned. Having an axe in your attic to be able to chop your way through your roof if need be. There's certain things that are in your area that you need to be aware of. In California, with the fires, knowing how to get around and get out of the area when fires start to hit. Go to ready.gov. There are lists, there are videos, there's a lot of information that you can use that our federal government provides that we get some benefit from. And so I would highly suggest you go to this site. Please subscribe for more sensible survival and fun gun reviews. God bless America. Long live the Republic.